Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to try something a little different. We're going to be checking out Fabled Lands. It's an old school RPG with really narrative heavy base, but it also has like an open world aspect to it, so it seems like it should be a lot of fun. But without further ado, let's just hop on into the game and see what it's all about. New game. Okay, got a character creation. And there's 6 professions. Let's see, what do we want? Do we want a warrior, a mage, priest, a rogue, wayfarer, troubadour? The wayfarer is probably the way I'd go. Alright, so we have Sir Pucked the Wayfarer with our little eagle or hawk companion. And we're gonna go get in on adventure mode. Let's see what we can get up to. Alright, welcome to the Fabled Lands. Read carefully within the text. There could be hints of what perils lie ahead. Alright. You are alone in an open boat, waiting for death. How your life has changed since that day when you set forth from your homeland across the unbounded ocean. You had signed on aboard a ship with the hope of visiting a dozen ports and seeing 1,000 wonders. But calamity overtook your voyage in the first week. When pirates swooped down upon the vessel, you and a handful of shipmates managed to get the cutter down in the water and were making off, but some of the pirates leapt down the rail right in your midst. The fighting was hard. You remember little of it now, but when it was over, the boat was washed with blood and you were the only one left alive. Of your own ship and the pirates' craft, there was no sign. The current had carried you out of sight of any living thing. Okay. Interesting. So there was a handful of shipmates with us. But I was the only one left alive. Okay, continue. Oh god. Best not to think how you survived since then. At the mercy of the wind and sea currents, you have been swept steadily westward into regions completely unknown to you. Drinking water has been your biggest problem. You've had to rely on rain, and there has been none for days. Your body is weak, your spirits low. Then, just as death seems ready to draw its boat alongside, you see something that kindles new hope. White clouds, birds turning high above, the gray hump of land on the horizon. Land ho! Steering towards the shore, you feel the cutter lurch as it enters rough water. The wind whips up plumes of spindrift and breakers pound the cliffs. The tiller is yanked out of your hands, the little boat is spun around out of control and goes plunging towards the coast. You leap clear at the last second. There's the snap of timber, the roaring crescendo of the waves, and then silence as you go under, striking out wildly. You try to swim clear, and then suddenly a wave catches you and flings you contemptuously up on the beach. It's time to begin your adventure. So battered and bedraggled, you lie gasping for breath until you hear someone walking along the shore towards you. Weary of danger, you lose no time in getting to your feet. Confronting you is an old man clad in a dirty loincloth. His eyes have a feverish, bright look that is suggestive of either a mystic or a madman. Well, 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 what have we here, friends? Asked the old man. He seems to be talking to someone next to him, although you are certain he is alone. Looks like a washed-up adventurer to me, he says in an answer to his own question. All wet and out of luck. He carries on having a conversation that quickly turns to a heated debate. He is clearly quite mad. Excuse me, You shout out above the hubbub in an attempt to grab the old man's attention. He stops and stares at you. Is this the Isle of the Druids, you ask impatiently? Indeed it is, says the old man. I see that you are from a far land, so it is up to me to welcome you to Harkuna. But I think you have much to do here, as it is written in the stars that someone like you would come. Your destiny awaits you. Follow me, young adventurer. The old man turns smartly about and begins walking up a path towards some hills. You can just see some sort of monolithic stone structure atop one of them. Should we follow him, scour the remnants, wash ashore, or explore the island on your own? I mean, he knows where he's going, but we probably do want to find if there's anything on the shore here. We know he's probably going to that monolithic structure, so we could probably just go there afterwards. So let's scour the remains. What do we have? Small vial holding a reddish concoction. You bless your good fortune when you recognize it as a healing potion. Okay, nice. Don't forget to click on the item in the loot chest, transfer to your inventory. Thank you. Look at the bottom left of your screen, press I or C to access your inventory. Okay. Everything picked up, sort here, right click on items, find out what you can do with it. Okay, so I can drop or consume it. Gotcha. To equip a weapon or armor, right click on it and select equip, or drag it into a blue highlight spot. Okay. Fair enough. We only have 5 arrows, huh? And a leather chest piece. Okay. We don't really have much. Interesting. No blessings, no nothing. Alright, cool. Let's go and follow the old man now. During your short trip upwards, the old man regales you with tales of your destiny and fate, continuously arguing with himself as he does so. Make a move? Okay. Click on any of the available map locations in order to move your character. Okay. Alright, cool. So I guess let's go ahead and just head over to the obsidian stone. It's like that's the only thing we can go to right now, I believe. You reach a hill covered with a circle of large obsidian standing stones. Despite the bitter wind that blows across these hills, the stones are unweathered and seem almost newly laid. Here are the gates of the world, says the mad old man. The stones are laid in such a way that they form 3 archways, each carven with mystic symbols of runes of power. Each gate will take you to a part of the world of Arcuna, although I know not where, explains the old man. Suddenly he passes his hand over you, mumbling a prayer to the gods. You receive a special blessing. This allows you to re-roll any failed roll once. Okay, after making a second attempt at the roll, whether successful or not, the blessing is used up. Alright, we gained a luck blessing. Beautiful. Abruptly, he turns around and sets off down the hill, babbling to himself. His voice fades as he descends the hill, leaving you alone with the brooding stones and the howling wind. There are 3 stone gates engraved with ancient runes. Each gate is marked with a name: Yellowport, Marlock City, and Wishport. From here you can see the coast and the whole island, which is heavily forested. Should we explore the island or step through one of the We can come back and step through the archway. Let's explore the island a bit. Ponder where to go next. You have a clear view from the top of the hill of the northern parts of the island. You notice a previously unknown to you, a road that snakes along the cliff tops. Okay. Drag camera left match or zoom in and out. Okay, yeah, gotcha. So there's the forest we could go check out. Or we could go to the coastal. I say we go check out this coastal road. See what that's all about. You are on the coastal road that snakes along the windswept cliffs in the north. The Isle of Druids. So test your luck. Does that mean we have to just get a 4? Oh wait, okay, so scores 2 to 5 are attacked by highwaymen, 6 to 8 we meet a militia patrol, or 9 to 12 we're attacked by a werebear. Okay, well, let's roll the dice. Alright, we got a 9, or an 8, yeah, jeez. Alright, we meet a militia patrol. Okay. These militiamen are employed by the Mercantile Guild of Marlock City and Yellowport to keep the roads safe. If you're worried about thieves, you should invest in a townhouse and leave some of your money at home, advises the militia sergeant. Or better still, invest at the Merchants Guild, suggests the captain. Anyways, if misfortune strikes, you are left without any weapon or armor and you are completely broke, find us and we will aid you. Okay. And so if we just die or lose everything, we can try and find the Merchants Guild, huh? Okay, cool. That is good to know. You can recap all tutorial message by viewing the tutorial log. Gotcha. Cool. Easy enough. Alright, let's go check out the coastline. Or the trading post over here, I guess. While in town, you can click on the icons to visit different locations, such as temples, inn, harbor, etc. Click on the chest icon to buy a house or access your personal storage once you own a house. Okay. So the trading inn is a small village set up here by enterprising settlers from the mainland. Its main export appears to be furs from the forest. The mayor, a fat genial fellow who greets you personally, insists that one day the trading post will be a thriving town. There's not a lot here yet. However, a small market, the quay, the settler's house, and a shrine to Lacuna the Huntress, goddess of nature. Should we go see what's going on at the inn? The Green Man Inn costs you 1 shard a day. Each day you spend here, you can recover 1 stamina point if injured, up to the limit of your normal unwounded stamina. Okay. Shards are the money, and then, okay, that's our stamina. Gotcha, good to know. Should we go check out the temple? We want to see how the divine is represented in this settlement. Yeah, let's go check out the shrine to Lacuna, the Huntress. Shrine is set in a wooden grove. Birds twitter from the trees. If a deer darts well, God. The shrine is set in a wooded grove. Birds twitter in the trees, and a deer darts away in the forest at your approach. A priestess is tending a low altar where food and drink has been laid out in honor of Lacuna, the goddess of the wilderness. She is the patron of the hunters, trappers, woodsmen, and all those who seek oneness with nature. I mean, I think we should become initiate of Lacuna then, right? Because we are the wayfarer, hunter, you know? Should we talk to the let's talk to the priestess first. The priestess, dressed in silken robes and wearing a wreath of oak leaves, says, I have need of an adventurer like yourself. For arcane reasons involving the secret mysteries of Lacuna, I need the tusk of a boar, a were-boar in fact. Hunt down one and bring me its tusk. In return, I will teach you how to be a better scout. Okay. So we got a quest to do that. Should we seek a blessing? If you're an initiate, it costs only 10 shards to purchase Lacuna's blessing. A non-initiate must pay 25 shards. The scouting blessing works by allowing you to try again when you fail a scouting ability check. It is good for only 1 roll. You can only have 1 scouting blessing at a time. Once it's used up, you can return to any branch of the Temple of Lacuna to buy a new one. Okay. I guess we should become an initiate then, right? Oh, becoming an initiate of Lacuna gives you the benefits of paying less for blessings and other services the temple can offer. It costs 30 shards to become an initiate. You cannot do this if you are already initiate of another temple. I don't know if scouting's the best one to do, but let's give it a shot. And then let's seek the blessing as well. Beautiful. Got the blessing. Now we can leave the temple. Anything at the market that we could use? We could get more ammo because we only have 5, so it's probably a good idea to buy some more arrows. Okay, what was that 10? Yeah, that works. All right, cool. Let's leave here then, and then we can go into the forest and wait. Is it just a max stack of 10 or something? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's go into the forest then, see if we can get that boar. Roll 2 dice and add your score in the given ability to see. Wow, to succeed in a task, you must get higher than the difficulty. Gotcha. Alright, the trees are closely packed, leaning together as if in conference, whispering quietly among themselves. Birds twitter in the distance, and slivers of sunlight dance down through the musty gloom. As you proceed along the forest track, you think you hear a rustling in the bushes. Later, you spot a shadowy figure darting through the trees. Or was it your imagination? An animal's snuffling sound right behind you makes you spin around. There is nothing there. Alright, make a scouting roll. So the difficulty is 10, and our scouting is 7. Okay. Nice. Fantastic. Successful scouting roll. Beautiful. You struggle deeper into the forest until you come to a thick wall of impenetrable thorn bushes. Circling it, you find there's a break in the hedge, but it is filled by a large tree. To your surprise, a face forms in the trunk and speaks in a woody voice. None can pass. Begone, human. Try to persuade it to let you pass. You explain what a tree lover you are, and that your heart has always been at home in forests. You portray yourself as the greenest adventurer ever. Alright, we gotta make a charisma roll. Come on, big money, no whammies. Let's go! Beautiful. Well, I suppose I could let one such as you through, says the tree thoughtfully, and it uproots itself with a great tearing sound and shuffles out of the way. There you go, says the tree, you may pass. You walk through the thorn bush gate. Beyond, you find several huge oak trees whose branches are so big that they are able to support the homes of many people. City of Trees? Okay. Welcome to the City of Trees, says a passing woman dressed in the garb of a druid. The city has been built amid the branches of several mighty oaks. Ladders run up and down the trees to houses that perch like nests in the branches. You are not allowed into any houses, but the druids allow you to barter at the market. Okay. I guess I didn't really go through all of what the other market had, so maybe we'll have to come back here. It looks like they got some books and stuff for us, so and they're searching to buy these. Well, that's good to know. Does the druid leader have anything? You are brought before the druid's leader, the oak druid, a bearded fellow with earth and leaves all tangled up in his hair. He asks you to perform a service for them. Take this oak staff to the willow druid in the forests of Lauren. The sacred grove where he lives will be hard to find, but I'm sure you can do it. The willow druid will give you something to bring back to me. When you return with it, I will make your techniques of tracking and your wilderness lore better. Okay. Sacred grove where he lives will be hard to find, so the willow druid will give you something. Okay, interesting. In the forest of Laren. Alright, well we have an oak staff now for that, so that's good. Well, I think we are going to go ahead and wind up this episode here today. This is a lot of fun though. I definitely am excited to see what all we can get into, especially want to try out some combat and stuff with this. So I hope you guys did enjoy this as well. If you guys do want to see anything specific in this, or if you have any tips and tricks if you've played this yourself, please let me know down in the comments. But apart from that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thanks so much for watching.